Hey guys, we're going to go through the stand and base. So I'm going to demo it a couple times, we'll talk about it, and then we'll break it down to pieces. Here, so I'm sitting down, I rock to one side, up, and stand up. So rock to one side, lift my hip, stand up. So the reason I would want to know how to do this is a super fundamental piece of jiu-jitsu because it's a self-defense technique in its own right, and it's also a component of a lot of other techniques that you're going to learn later. So if I'm down and Thomas is up and he's, let's say, an attacker, I don't want to get up in a way that's going to put me in danger. So if I try to get up here, I lose sight of him, I can get kicked in the head, I can get punched in the face, he can sprawl on me, there's a whole bunch of things that can happen. Right, so if possible, if I had the distance backwards, I'm going to back out into safety. So here, right, I hips up, I'm moving away from him into a decent stance. So that way, if he starts to punch or charges me, I'm ready. So let's look at it from the components. Right, we start in this first position where we're facing forward. We're going to rock to our side. You can do this on both sides, and you should practice it on both sides. This foot is going to carry some weight. This hand is going to carry some weight. Right? My fingers should be pointed that way, right? Because if I do this, it's weak. Right? This way, I have good solid base. So this hand can do a few things. You can put it straight out. You can block your head with it. You can just rest it here on your leg, as long as it's forward. So I lift my hip first, and you can practice just getting your hip off the ground. My butt and my ankle need to be off the ground. And now I use this leg to kind of push it back a little bit and put my foot roughly where my hand is. And then up. So the stance that you take is going to depend on what's comfortable, right? So if we get into too narrow a stance, when we kick our hand down, we're going to fall. And if we get into too wide a stance, we're going to completely lose track of the person who's in front of us. So we want to try to track that person. I'm looking straight at you, up, still looking at you, and I get up smoothly, right? So here, rocking to the other side, same thing, and straight up.